What is going on, everybody? My name is Bryce Milton. I am a leads list onboarding specialist over here at ListKit. And today I'm going to be going over service-based lead magnets, what they are, how they actually work, straight from Daniel and ChatGPT. So typical lead magnets or CTAs in your email copy is a PDF linking them to a Loom video or something like that. And so those work, they get a lot better type of results than just directly asking for a call. But a service-based lead magnet is somewhat somewhere in between. The important thing to making these actually convert is to getting the prospect to invest time. So a typical lead magnet just gives the document a PDF about the 10 best strategies or a guide on how to do X, Y, and Z, or a video about what the best practices are in this niche or some sort of Loom or something, or how they can help. But a proper service-based lead magnet requires an actual investment from the prospect, their time. So you need to design the offer to where it requires them to get on a call. That's straight from Daniel Fazio. And so the most important part is to actually get them on a call. And so what I did was he gave some examples. I put them into ChatGPT. And so I'm going to put the prompt also down below of how to find the top lead magnets that can possibly help you convert cold traffic based on the most 5 common niches that I've seen and have worked with over the past few weeks, past few months. And so, hey, chat, these are examples of service-based lead magnets. I'd like you to come up with 5 variations for cold email lead generation, SEO, e-commerce, Google Ads for local services, med spas, HVAC, plumbing. I gave those examples. Event planning businesses. Then I did corporate wellness. That was kind of out of the blue. But I also did something for SaaS. And so that's going to be at the end. And then it started giving me random things. That's because I didn't link the actual lead magnets that I wanted. So I stopped it, put in the actual lead magnets as the example so that they can go based off of, right? And so from there, ChatGPT got it, and then it gave me the variations that I was looking for. But I was like, I don't know. These kind of seem weak. So grade these service-based lead magnets on a scale of A plus being the best and F being the worst. This lead magnet will be coming from a cold traffic source, right? So it could be cold email, could be ads, could be cold DMs or whatever, to a complete stranger attempting to get them on a call. So how likely would these get them on a call based off that criteria of being punchy, hitting a pain point, and then transitioning them into a call? Do this from A plus to F for each. Do not give reasons why yet, because it'll give like a reason. Oh, this is good because of this, and this is bad because of this. And I don't care about that right now. I just want the grade. And so based on these, B, B plus, C plus, A minus, B, B minus, B, C, right, looking like report cards out here. They're not looking very great. All right. And so I went to the bottom. And then after I got everything, I said, okay, since most of these aren't above a B, what are the common reasons as to why? Since I don't want to give them an exact reason why for each one, since that's kind of irrelevant. What can be improved and how can we get the ones that aren't at least an A minus to at least an A minus? And so some of the common issues: lack of urgency, generic offers, unclear value proposition, weak pain point targeting, inadequate risk reversal. Okay. And then it says suggestions for improvement. Totally fine. And then it started giving me examples of improved things, but I was like, no, 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 no. So, okay, now I want you to recreate each one, knowing what to improve to make them each an A minus at least. You can make them an A plus, of course, right? But we want to raise the floor. So make each of those service-based lead magnets at least an A minus, please, using the criteria previously given and suggestions you made to make them stronger in the case of converting cold traffic into a book call coming from a cold source. And so I could have added, without having any case studies, the cold traffic, the person emailing or doing whatever. But if you have case studies, whatever. If you don't, I'm sure this will still work fine. You can add that into the prompt as well. And so it started giving me before and afters. I said, do not give me the befores, please. Only give me the revise. I do not care to see the before. And so then it just gave me the afters. And now that I know that these are all A minuses at least, then I just copied and pasted those. I did the same thing for service-based lead magnets for SaaS. And then I just gave, if you run a SaaS or you are doing some sort of client work for SaaS companies, just know what the best things that they are, right? So know what the actual SaaS is. And so I said it's a platform like Go High Level or HubSpot, but keep things cleaner in the new type of CRM. Its selling points are UI, UX, lower pricing, and quicker support, right? And so those are the things that it can kind of go based off of. So whatever your SaaS is or whatever the client that you're working their SaaS is, what are the top selling points for that? And then you can put those into ChatGPT. And so it started giving me like random things. You can do a trial, get 3 months half price, but these are like super random hooks and they don't work and they're awful. So I said, no, these are awful. Use the A minus service lead magnets that you just revised as a reference. And so then it started coming up with a lot better things. And yeah, that was essentially what I did. That's how to use service-based lead magnets. I put them all in here. I guess I can just make this a PDF and link this with the actual YouTube video as well. If you all have any questions, feel free to let me know. That's how to use them. Obviously, you won't always use all of these anyway, right? So whenever you are doing any sort of new email flow or anything like that, you can use one or two of these variations in your A or your B. You can do this along with pitching a Loom video, pitching a direct call, seeing which ones work the best. But this is how to add something into your arsenal. So you don't necessarily have to use all 5 of these, right? You can use 2 or you can use 1 and just add it to another variation for what you're looking for. But that was all I had for you today. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know, and talk to you soon. Peace.